Hand off up the middle again. Peterson's got some room up the middle into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
It's time for high school sports on your local TV station, the NCWLIFE Channel. Today's broadcast is brought to you by Abby's Pizza, Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, Global Car Care, Harvest Valley Pest Control, Highlander Golf Course and Grill, Les Schwab Tires, and Sangster Motors. Now, let's go to live coverage of high school sports on the NCWLIFE Channel, your local TV station.
Panthers win the district championship.
Hello and welcome to Eastmont High School, site of today's encounter between the visiting Moses Lake Mavericks and the Eastmont Wildcats. Hi again, I'm Sebastian Moraga. Thank you for being with us this lovely late summer afternoon of soccer action. We have a special one for you today. Both teams struggling to begin the season, but both teams wanting to escape the ghost of 500 and make a push towards the top spots on the standings. Eastmont still smarting from that loss and make that penalty shootout loss to Wenatchee, and Moses Lake fresh off a tough victory over Ike, 2-1. So both teams with a lot to play for here on the eastern shores of the mighty Columbia. When we come back, we have interviews with the coaches, the starting lineups, and a whole lot more here on NCWLIFE Channel. Don't go away.
I'm Brian Thorpe, and I'm proud to say that Global Car Care is growing. We always do the right thing, and because of that, we're busy, and it's time to hire an experienced automotive technician. We spend as much time with our coworkers as we do our own family. I want them to understand they're not a number here. They're a person with a family, and I want them to be part of this family too. Do you want an owner that understands and respects what you do every day? I'm that guy. Our compensation is the best in the area. I want you to have your career with us.
Hi folks, welcome to Save Mart. How can we help you today?
We're looking for a recliner.
Okay, right this way. Go ahead and move this chase on the other side. You can just
Great, I want that one. I like that one.
That's a great choice.
And I want this one as well.
Okay.
And I definitely want this one.
You'll find it at Save Mart. Full service at a low, low price.
Thanks to Les Schwab Tires, I'm a confident backseat driver, but Mom's a little stressed about spending. Remember, deep breaths and watch your speed. Even though we're watching our wallets, Les Schwab is still watching out for our safety. So it's right here.
Don't stress, just save up to $250 on select tires with financing at our Les Schwab Fall Tire Sale. Les Schwab Tires, doing the right thing since 1952.
The newest generation of GMC Sierra pickups offer the most advanced technology, the strongest selection of powertrain, and everything else you need to work hard, play hard, and explore the boundaries of the Wenatchee Valley and beyond. Take a look at the latest, most luxurious and durable trucks on the market.
You will see why GMC is not your grandfather's pickup.
You want to bet, kid?
Welcome back to Eastmont High School. Next to us, we have the head coach of the Eastmont Wildcats, Vidal Hurtado, and one of his seniors captains, Kendall Flanagan. Did I get that right? All right, excellent. Coach Hurtado, welcome once again. And, well, what a season this has been, and it's only the 5th game. You've had a lot of misfortune. You've had a lot of obstacles along the way, and yet here you are, still a 500, still with a pretty good shot. To what do you attribute the toughness of this team?
The girls. It's one of those things that they've been faced with a lot of challenges early with the injuries that we have, but they just wanted to continue to play and play for each other. And I think that was the Wenatchee game showed me that that they just want to battle and play hard for each other. And again, we talk about that a lot of times we take the game for granted, and I think they're taking that to heart, especially with our recent injuries. They see that those things can't happen, so we play every game as if it was our last, and that's what I'm seeing right now. So all of it is because of the girls.
That's amazing, because when you have this rash of injuries, and serious injuries at that, sometimes you might get the opposite result, play a little more tentative, play, okay, I hope this doesn't happen to me, but you're not getting that.
No, we're not at all. And it's because we talk about those things, about resilience and adversity and facing the challenges head on. The Wednesday game against Wenatchee was a testament to that. We had a season-ending injury before half, and they played through it. So it's again all because of the work that they put in.
All right, let's talk about the game at hand. The Moses Lake Mavericks, what do they bring to the table that your team will have to deal with?
To be completely honest, I'm not quite sure. I am focusing on our end, our efforts to play out of the back and play under control. Be aggressive, but under control is what I'm looking for. I don't know, who they have, what they have. My focus has been our side, making sure that we prepare for every game and make it part of the process to just continue to build on our strengths and our willingness to play on the ground and through each third.
All right. Thank you very much, Coach. And next to me on the other side is Miss Flanagan, who suffered a ACL injury against?
Sela.
Yeah. Now, you're a senior, you're a captain, and to be facing this kind of challenge on your senior year, how have you been dealing with it?
It was really disappointing at first, something that I never thought I would have to deal with, but it's just now an obstacle I have to get through, and in the end I'll be a stronger person and more knowledgeable player, in my opinion.
When can we expect to see you on a field again? Perhaps next year sometimes, end of this year, if we're optimistic?
I was luckily able to get surgery soon. I actually have surgery on Wednesday, so that will provide a quicker recovery time, probably 6 to 7 months. So hopefully I'll get back out on the field this next summer.
All right.
Yeah.
Now, your shirt says "Vamos Gatos." That means "Let's go Cats." Yeah. All right. What is that? What does that mean? Is that a team thing? Is that your shirt alone? What is that?
It kind of started when Hurtado became coach. It's kind of his saying. He says it at least once a day. And yeah, it's pretty common knowledge that's what we kind of go by. Vamos Gatos. Like, we have people saying it in the student section and around school. So yeah.
All right. Well, it's Vamos Gatos time. When we come back, we have. Yes, sir. Of course.
Sorry. I want to speak to her character because we have 5 knee injuries in our program. 3 of them happened, outside of our season. 2 of them happened during our season, and she took it upon herself to say, what is going on? Why is this happening to us? And she truly is kind of my assistant coach right now. She runs a little session towards the end of practice so we can work on our knee stability, hamstring strength, core strength, to make sure to work to prevent serious injury. And again, she's facing a challenge that is absolutely difficult for her, but she's making something out of it, and our girls will benefit because of it. So
absolutely, sounds like a future coach. Is that in the cards perhaps in a few years?
Potentially. I mean, we'll see where life takes me, but I mean, it's up for grabs.
All right. When we come back, we have a chat with the coach of the Moses Lake Mavericks and a whole lot more here on NCWLIFE Channel. Don't go away.
You don't have to be a member to enjoy the view and dine in style at Highlander Bar and Grill, located in East Wenatchee. Highlander Golf Course has added 2 state-of-the-art full-swing simulators. Food and drink service is available from our full-service bar and grill, offering breakfast, lunch, and dinner 7 days a week. Indoor and outdoor seating available. Call Shalane, our on-site coordinator, to schedule your special event.
Are you dealing with a pest or weed issue and you just don't know what to do?
We use the best pest control methods approved for areas with kids and pets.
Whether it's rats, mice, ants, or spiders,
or something else altogether, we provide the coaching and solutions you're looking for.
And you can know that your dollars are supporting a local, family-owned and operated business.
Allow us to help you get back to living healthy and pest-free. Harvest Valley Pest Control.
When your heating or cooling system is giving you trouble, call the Diagnostic Doctor from Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning.
Here's the culprit right here.
All joking aside, when you call Dick's, you're calling 35 years of experience at customer service right here in the Wenatchee Valley. Dick's strongly believes in repairing before replacing, and they service all major brands of HVAC units.
We were in Roseburg in the early 80s. Our oldest son, Dan, was a defensive back, a starter on that team. They in fact, became Oregon State champions, setting the first undefeated 14-0 season in Oregon's history. And a lot of people were losing jobs. Friends had left the community. It was a hard time. That football team and companies like Abby's kept that place alive and the community spirit alive. That's legendary.
Hi, my car's making a funny noise.
Not a problem. We'll take care of you.
Global Car Care's technicians are ASE Master Techs and well-versed in the more refined methods of vehicular diagnostics.
Number 3 piston and rings have a slight loss of compression, down to 108 pounds. Your transmission is slipping. You're gonna need a service.
Looks like you all set.
These guys? They're good.
Oh, and your spare is flat.
Global Car Care, Wenatchee's top shop.
Hi folks, welcome to Save Mart. How can we help you today?
We're looking for a recliner.
Okay, right this way. Go ahead and move this chair on the other side. We can lift this up. Time warranty.
Great, I want that one. I like that one.
That's a great choice.
And I want this one as well.
Good.
And I definitely want this one.
You'll find it at Save Mart. Full service at a low, low price.
And now under some pressure is Jolie Green on defense for the Mavericks. There's a quick move that time. Downs. On the mark is Jolie Green. Shot across. And the ball sails a little wide after it leaves the foot of the Eastmont player. It will be goal kick for the Mavericks. Highlander Golf Course and Grill. Plan your next tournament and event today. Call the Pro Shop today to schedule your time on the Full Swing S4 widescreen golf simulators. Call 884. We'll tell you more in a second because here come the Mavericks and the stop. Not a major problem. Let's go back. Call 509-884-4653 to book your time at Highlander Golf Course and Grill. I tell you, I was around those parts yesterday, and the views are just spectacular. A quick run down the flank now. Bailey Rich, bit of a collision there. Eastmont player hits the deck, no call. Shot across, cleared away. There's Hoga. Hoga, good triangulation that time with Fisher. A quick run down the flank. With some speed by Liliana Johnson. Liliana Johnson trying to shake off Higley. Liliana Johnson, good maneuver. Hoga over to help. A bit of a shove there. Assistant referee says no call, but the referee says there was a foul. We agree with Mr. Abarca this time. 27-22 on the clock. Hard-fought game. And a score too much. 2-1. The lead so far for the Eastmont Wildcats over the Moses Lake Mavericks. Let's see what the referee calls this one. Just a throw-in or a foul, because it was Hoga hitting the deck just then. It's just going to be a throw-in. Hoga. West. Sent out of bounds that time by Sam Escamilla. No, she's going to yield to a player from the other team. But before that happens, we're going to see Ms. Hoga take a seat and be replaced by Jesse Ramirez. Substitution for the Wildcats in this case. There's Ramirez, 17 against 17. Gonzalez, the shot across and the stop. Nimbly taken care of by Julia Lundberg. Sam Escamilla. The delivery doesn't quite work. Ramirez. West. Taken back by Escamilla. With some space now is Rich. And sent out of bounds with more urgency than style by Miss Kylie Weems. Throw-in for the Mavericks. 29 minutes on the clock. About 11 minutes to go before the arrival of halftime. And Eastmont still holding on to a 2-1 lead over the visiting Moses Lake Mavericks. Moses Lake 1-0 in league. Had win, I believe, at home against Eisenhower. 2-1 was the final score. And Eastmont 0-1 in league. A 3-3 tie with the arch rivals from across the river. And a penalty kick shootout that went the Panthers' way. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be a goal kick for Eastmont. Moses Lake without their head coach today. It's Kelsey Eddy at the helm of the squad this afternoon. The shot across. A good idea, interesting idea to incoming header by number 10, Beth Rivelia. And then ultimately is the right wing. It looks like number 1, Maite Bates, that delivers a half volley with the right foot that sails wide. But that could have been an interesting maneuver, that header. She had a clean shot at the goalkeeper, Demott. We're back in action now. Fisher. putting up with some hard charges from behind by Prescott. Whistle on the play, says Mr. Abarca, and it will be a free kick deep in their own territory for the Eastmont Wildcats. We see number 21 for Eastmont, and that would be Cameron Magnuson, a sophomore, starting to warm up. Nobody warming up on the Chiefs. I'm going to make that the Mavericks. Oh, I was doing so well. The Mavericks side of things. 31:04 on the clock. And now we have a stoppage of the plays just so Miss Magnuson can enter the fray, replacing Caitlin West. Right-footed touch to the heart of the box, trying to connect with Ramirez, and sliding stop just in the nick of time by Julia Lundberg. Goal kick for the Mavericks. Prescott. Stopped by the Eastmont's center back. This time is Greathouse. The touch bounces off the wrist of that Eastmont player. It looked like Praiser from up here. It will be indirect free kick for the Mavericks. Top of the box. Nobody to clear out. This could be dangerous. The shot, and let's see what the referee says. It touched the hands of the diving keeper, so it will be a corner kick, says Mr. Abarca. Way too static on the back end, the back line of Eastmont. They were just ball watching there for a split second, and it could have cost them dearly. And it still could after this corner kick unfolds. Second corner kick of the game for Moses Lake. By my count, the fifth of the contest overall. Heart of the box. Gonzalez. Rich. Trying to clear it out was Maitraichit. There's Maitraichit. Trying to keep it in bounds is Magnuson. She runs out of room. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be a throw-in for the Mavericks. 33:22 on the clock. Just a handful of minutes, a little more than a handful of minutes before the arrival of halftime. Magnuson, whistle on the play as Magnuson hits the deck. It will be Eastmont ball. Magnuson herself looks like it will take care of this free kick deep in Eastmont territory. Folks, I'd like to send a quick shout out to my friend Alex. Long time friend of mine, and of course one of the stalwarts of the Little Bank with a Big Circle of Friends. I saw him yesterday at Fiesta Mexicana with his better half, or rather much better half. It's always a kick to see old friends, and it's always a kick to see the community, both Mexican and Anglo, partying together, having a good time together. Flag is up, something that Ms. Morol didn't like. Play continues. There's the through ball that time, into the box. And the stop by the goalkeeper, Ms. Demott. I'm not sure I'm pronouncing that right, so I'm going to check at halftime. Magnuson. Weems. The long ball for Ramirez. Ramirez. Swept away by Sainz. Ramirez. Oh, the touch could have been costly for Lundberg. The delivery still might be, because the Eastmont Wildcats have regained control of the ball. There's Ramirez trying to nudge it past Meadow Sainz. Ramirez and Sainz. And Sainz with more urgency than style, sending it to the throw-in. 35:30 on the clock. Living healthy, local, and pest-free, Harvest Valley Pest Control is here to help. You can rest assured with Harvest Valley Pest Control, they're using kid and pet-safe materials around your home or office. Call Harvest Valley Pest Control today for your free estimate. 509-423-2207. 509-423-2207. Harvest Valley Pest Control had a booth at the Farmer Consumer Awareness Day in Quincy a week ago, and they were giving people bugs to eat. Now, rest assured, these are not the same bugs that Harvest Valley Pest Control catches. These are food-grade bugs from a company that specializes in that. And I think I had a cricket. It was kind of yummy, actually. You know, not enough to, devote my life to eating crickets, but it was quite tasty. And I got a sticker, and I love stickers. Escamilla. Higley. Touch up field. Back to Higley. Doesn't quite prosper. Recovered by Johnson. Touch to the back for Matraichit. Matraichit trying to find, looks like Magnuson. Instead it lands at the feet of Rich for Moses Lake. Rich battling it out with Greathouse. Greathouse prevailing across midfield. The touch ball for Ramirez. Ramirez. She's not the fastest player, Ramirez, but man, she tries hard. 37-26 on the clock. The touch by from Ramirez to a teammate. It looked like Matraichit sails out of bounds almost immediately, and it will be Maverick ball. Ball goes out of bounds. Putting it back into play is Rich. The touch by Rivelia. Recovered that time by Klinkenberg. Klinkenberg switching across the center alley for Downs. The long ball trying to connect with Fisher. Stopped by the back line of the Mavericks. Trying again is Fisher. There goes Ramirez into the box. This could be interesting. Waiting inside. It looked like Liliana Johnson. The shot. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness, what a play! What a play! Ramirez, beautiful touch to the far post, the header, and man, just a hair too high. 38-01, that was the third goal for the Wildcats right there, folks. That's what's awesome about soccer. You never know when you're going to see something really cool. Clock has stopped at 38:01, so the time is being kept on the field by the officials. In this case, Mr. Abarca, Mr. Ross, and Ms. Merol. Ball goes out of bounds. It should be Moses Lake ball. Taking care of it is Bates. Bates looking to connect with Sam Escamilla. Escamilla kicked away by her marker. Bates trying to keep it alive. Bates shot across, and with a smidgen of trouble, Miss Dimot puts a stop to the danger. Moses Lake thoroughly unsatisfied with how things stand. They won that second tally before the break, which can only mean one thing: if they get it or if they don't. The second half is going to be something to behold. Free kick for the Eastmont Wildcats. Los Gatos. Right-footed shot. Right at the 18. Stopped that time by Higley. Ball goes out of bounds. And there's the whistle. That tells us that this first half is now part of our great nation's history. Moses Lake and Eastmont, with Eastmont leading 2-1. Don't go away.
Thanks to Les Schwab Tires. I'm a confident backseat driver, but Mom's a little stressed about.
You don't have to be a member to enjoy the view
Thanks to Les Schwab tires, I'm a confident backseat driver, but Mom's a little stressed about spending. Remember, deep breaths and watch your speed. Even though we're watching our wallets, Les Schwab is still watching out for our safety. So it's right here.
Don't stress, just save up to $250 on select tires with financing at our Les Schwab Fall Tire Sale. Les Schwab Tires, doing the right thing since 1952.
The newest generation of GMC Sierra pickups offer the most advanced technology, the strongest selection of powertrain, and everything else you need to work hard, play hard, and explore the boundaries of the Wenatchee Valley and beyond. Take a look at the latest, most luxurious and durable trucks on the market.
You will see why GMC is not your grandfather's pickup.
You want to bet, kid?
You don't have to be a member to enjoy the view and dine in style at Highlander Bar and Grill, located in East Wenatchee. Highlander Golf Course has added 2 state-of-the-art full-swing simulators. Food and drink service is available from our full-service bar and grill, offering breakfast, lunch, and dinner 7 days a week. Indoor and outdoor seating available. Call Shalane, our on-site coordinator, to schedule your special event.
Are you dealing with a pest or weed issue and you just don't know what to do?
We use the best pest control methods approved for areas with kids and pets.
Whether it's rats, mice, ants, or spiders,
Or something else altogether. We provide the coaching and solutions you're looking for.
And you can know that your dollars are supporting a local, family-owned and operated business.
Allow us to help you get back to living healthy and pest-free. Harvest Valley Pest Control.
Welcome back to Eastmont High School, where we have just witnessed the first half of this contest between the Eastmont Wildcats and the Moses Lake Mavericks, with Eastmont leading 2-1. The first goal in the 10th minute, Liliana Johnson for Eastmont. Then in the 20th minute, a beautiful strike from about 20-plus yards out by Ana Rivelia that the goalkeeper for Eastmont tried her mightiest to stop, but the ball just was too well placed, high and to her right, and that put things 1-1. But it didn't last long. 3 minutes later, in the 23rd minute, Miss Kylie Matrichet, on a free kick from just about the same distance, perhaps even a little farther away, delivered a beautiful strike that bounced about 2-3 yards away from the goalkeeper, and that completely tricked her and made futile her efforts to stop the shot, and gave Eastmont the 2-1 lead. That's where we stand right now. Entertaining first half. Moses Lake, I think, is going to keep on trying. They've improved greatly over the past 365 days since the last time we saw a Moses Lake girls squad. So they're going to try for more. They liked beating Eisenhower. They liked starting league play on the right foot, and they want to continue. And they've shown that they have the weapons to bring some headaches to the back line of Eastmont. As far as Eastmont is concerned, I think we're going to see a little more urgency on the part of Vidal Hurtado's charges. He's going to want to see more penetration down the flanks. He's going to want to see a little bit more speed down the flanks, especially the left side. We haven't seen anything almost down the left side. And we're going to see, my guess would be, the goalkeeper for Moses Lake tested in this second half. It should be something to behold.
Hey, Sebastian.
Yes, sir.
Do you mind if I jump in here real quick?
Well, you're my boss, so do I really have a choice?
Nope, not really. Hey, like you said, I was impressed with Moses Lake. They've come a long way in a couple of years.
Absolutely.
They certainly kept the pressure up on Eastmont in that first half. They didn't have a lot of opportunities in their end, but they cashed in on it.
Yeah.
And then I was down on the sideline monkeying with our camera gear here, and I heard Coach Hurtado talk about spacing. He mentioned that a lot of times, hollering out to the ladies about spacing. Of course, you've got so many injuries with so many key players for Eastmont out of the lineup here. You're getting a lot of youngsters some playing time, and sometimes they have a tendency to do the little kid tendency to chase the ball and be around the ball rather than minding where you should be on the field.
Absolutely. That's something that I thank you for bringing up, because this is a squad that is basically running on Band-Aids and tepid water at this time, with lots of injuries to some very key players and some very young players getting substantial minutes. We saw that with Mila Hoga, freshman defender who made a difference in the time that she got some playing time. So yeah, this is an Eastmont squad that is hurting, that is ailing, but that is going to come after these Mavericks in the second half without a doubt.
And that second goal of the first half for Eastmont by Kylie, the look on her face after she had that free kick there, yeah, she was shocked that it went in, shocked that she got a goal, and that just talks to the youth that's out there right now for the Eastmont Lady Cats.
Absolutely. She, even though she's a junior, she did not. If you look at that play again, you could not say, "Oh, she was trying to score."
Yeah, no,
you know,
no.
Yeah,
she wanted to put it towards the goal, and then hopefully one of her teammates would help out.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Interesting things can happen here in the beautiful game. When we come back, we have 40 more minutes of top-notch soccer action for you. How does that sound? This is NCWLIFE Channel. Don't go away.
I believe we've been coming to Abby's for 56 years, isn't it?
Yes,
yeah.
56 years.
Remembering all the events as a family and a community that we spent at Abby's.
Excellent and delicious food at an affordable price. We're delighted that we live close enough to be able to be a frequent customer.
And we are.
And we are. In fact, we've got orders to bring home a giant pizza when we leave here tonight.
When you call Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, you're calling on 35-plus years of experience in the Wenatchee Valley. Spending extra time in your home, you may have discovered an unwanted aroma. Stinky feet, pets, who knows what. Call Dick's today about installing their Train Clean Effects electronic air cleaner or a Rheem Halo ultraviolet air purifier. Either way, the air quality in your home will be improved. Proudly servicing all of North Central Washington, call 884-6444 today.
Hi, my car's making a funny noise. Not a problem. We'll take care of you.
Global Car Care's technicians are ASE Master Techs and well versed in the more refined methods of vehicular diagnostics.
Number 3 piston and rings have a slight loss of compression, down to 108 pounds. Your transmission is slipping. You're going to need a service.
Looks like you all set. These guys? They're good.
Oh, and your spare is flat.
Global Car Care, Wenatchee's top shop.
Hi folks, welcome to Save Mart. How can we help you today?
We're looking for a recliner.
Okay, right this way. Go ahead and move this chase on the other side. We can use this time warranty.
Great, I want that one. I like that one.
That's a great choice.
And I want this one as well.
Okay.
And I definitely want this one.
Ooh. You'll find it at Save Mart. Full service at a low, low price.
Welcome back to Eastmont High School. I'm gonna abuse your patience here a little bit, folks.
It's okay.
It may sound a little facetious to dedicate something to someone you never met, but the truth is that the broadcasting family and the sports family here in the Wenatchee Valley lost a good one last week with the loss of Mr. Arch Ecker. And I would like to ask our producer and director, Mr. Eric Granstrom, to share with us what kind of man we lost.
Arch was a fantastic broadcaster all the way around. He was closing in on his 1,500 broadcasts of hockey in his amazing career. But beyond that, Arch had a love for music. He could just about play any instrument he would pick up. He was just fantastically talented, had a great voice. If you search Arch Ecker right now on any of your streaming devices, you'll find a couple of his songs. He just dropped one here just a few months ago. In June of 2021, he had a rollover accident while he was coming home from Spokane. Fell asleep at the wheel, it appeared, rolled his truck, just about killed it, broke his back. He had lots of issues, was in the hospital for over 100 days, was able to recover from that, was able to get back on his feet, was able to broadcast hockey at the end of the Wenatchee Wild season, and things were looking great for Arch. He had one more surgery to get through. He had a hole in his stomach. They were going to do a skin graft, and that's why he was in Spokane here a week and a half ago for his surgery. And he, while recovering from that, unfortunately, this week had a cardiac arrest, and they could not bring him back. And so his body just said, you know what, we're done. That's it. And Yes, a huge hole in our community, not just because of the broadcast voice of the Wenatchee Wild being silenced this week, but just because Arch was a great guy and a good friend.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, Eric, for that lovely tribute to one of the great voices behind the mic here in the Wenatchee Valley for years. 1,500 broadcasts. My goodness gracious. My goodness gracious. All right, well, what do we have in front of us now? We have a Moses Lake team that has proven that they're not here to roll over. And we have an Eastmont team under some serious circumstances, starting its season with 4 players injured, that want that win and need that win. You don't want to fall down on 0-2 in league to start the season. They already dropped one in very, very tough circumstances against Wenatchee, and losing this one at home against Moses Lake. I'm not going to say it would be devastating, but it would be mighty hard to overcome, particularly in the circumstances that Eastmont has faced to begin this season. There is the whistle by Mr. Abarca, and we are in business with Moses Lake taking care of business from left to right on your screen, and the Wildcats of Eastmont going from right to left. And the ball is in a bit of a mixer there. Now it comes out. Matrichet. The quick touch upfield for Ramirez. Ramirez opening the game up a little. Oh my goodness! It nutmegs a defender. This could be interesting. Getting that right foot ready is Prazer. The shot by Prazer, not a major worry for the goalkeeper Lundberg, but just a very, very untimely miscue that time. The ball nutmegged the defender. It looked like number 11 for the Mavericks. That would be Jolie Green. And what looked like an innocuous cross shot, it turned into a good scoring opportunity that just went a wasting towards the end for the Eastmont Wildcats. Les Schwab takes your safety seriously every time you stop by. Another one of our distinguished sponsors of soccer here on NCWLIFE Channel. Our thanks to our friends at Les Schwab Tires. Quick touch upfield now by Fisher. Matrichet. Behind it is Ramirez. Good battle by the back line of the Mavericks. Weems. Battling for it is Rich. Whistle on the play. And apparently there was a hard charge with the elbow there. Yes, indeed. And it will be Eastmont ball. 41:52 on the clock. We've just started the second half with Eastmont ahead 2-1. The free kick. Looks like it will be taken care of by Matrichet. Top of the box. The shot. Good maneuver. Red footer. Go, 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 go! Paige Fisher for the Eastmont Wildcats. 42 minutes, 24 seconds. And Eastmont widens the lead to 3-1. We've talked quite a bit about the injuries that Eastmont has suffered to begin the season, but right now they're showing a lot of versatility and, more importantly, a lot of weapons. We have 3 goals for Eastmont, 3 different players. Liliana Johnson in the 10th minute, Matrichet in the 23rd, and then in the 3rd minute of the second half, Paige Fisher. The touch upfield, whistle on the play. Let's see what Mr. Abarca has determined. That it looks like the ball went out of bounds. Yes, indeed, a throw-in for Eastmont. Abril Rodriguez recovered that time by Fisher. Matrichet. Matrichet. Touch to the back that time. Klinkenberg. That one was Prazer. Fisher, Weems, Matrichet. On the mark is Science. Science prevailing this time. Good triangulation. Sam Escamilla. Off to the races now. Down the flank is Rich. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be Maverick ball on a throw-in. Eastmont ahead of Moses Lake 3-1. Sangster Motors, family owned and operated, home of the all-new electric Hummer pickup and SUV. Right-footed touch by Moses Lake's Science. Higley opening the game up for Rich. Bates. Escamilla. Rich. Bailey Rich. Well marked she is. Bit of a collision there. Whistle on the play. It should be Eastmont ball. Let's see if the referee calls an infraction or a throw-in. Judging by the way Miss West is playing that ball, it was an infraction, a foul, a charge from the Moses Lake player that Mr. Abarca did not care for. 45-20 on the clock. We're just starting the second half, and Eastmont got right down to business, putting a third tally on the board. See what the referee called. It looked like a defensive maneuver by the Eastmont player, but the referee has determined it was a handball, an intentional stoppage of the ball with the hands, or the arm in this case. It will be an indirect free kick. Referee will take the 10 steps. And the Eastmont players quickly take one step forward while the referee is not looking. Bit of a chipper there, whistle on the play. The referee did not give the order for the kick to happen, so we will do this one again. Let's see if the old binoculars can help us out here. Apparently they can. Yes, indeed. It's number 11, Green, taking this shot. Green, oh my goodness! Between hand and crossbar, Miss Lundberg, make that Miss Dimot, manages to keep the ball from going in. Let's see what the referee says. Yeah, just thought there was an illegal charge, it looks like. You cannot charge the goalkeeper inside the 6. But that shot was a lot trickier than it looked, folks. The quick run down the flank by Miss Green. Rich, shot across. The stop by Greathouse. Bit of a battle down the back stripe. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be Eastmont ball. Goal kick for the Wildcats. 47-15 on the clock. This moment of the game brought to you by our friends at Save Mart. Shop smart, shop local, providing outstanding value and service since 1962. Folks, I'd like to send a quick shout out to all of my Latino brothers and sisters who are celebrating Independence Day this weekend. It's, of course, Mexico on the 16th and a litany of other countries, including, of course, my own country, Chile, on the 18th. So a great big hug to all of our Latino brothers and sisters who are watching and celebrating Independence Day this weekend. Bates, taken back by the Wildcats. Ball goes out of bounds. Don't forget, folks, on Tuesday, September 20th is live soccer here on NCWLIFE Channel. Eric Grandstrom on the call as we bring you Wenatchee against West Valley, 7 p.m. Tuesday, September 20th here on NCWLIFE Channel. You will not want to miss that one. The touch to the right flank for Caitlin West. A bit too long. It will be a throw-in for Moses Lake. And then on the 23rd, we have football with a double O. Eisenhower, the Cadets, come to the Apple Bowl to play the Wenatchee Panthers football team. 6:30 p.m. on the 23rd of September with Grant Olson and Eric Granstrom on the call. So lots of action coming your way here on NCWLIFE Channel. 49:05 on the clock. Eastmont ahead of the Mavericks of Moses Lake. 3-1. Goal kick coming. And we're back in business. Fisher taken back by the Mavericks. Good maneuver by Prescott. Prescott and Bates from the left side. Penetration by Rich. Whistle on the play. An illegal charge by Rich against, looked like Caitlin West over there. West hit the deck. She seems to be doing okay, but the whistle blows nonetheless, and rightly so. Free kick for the Wildcats. Downs. Fraser. Downs. Klinkenberg. Looking for Ramirez. First on it is Science. Rich. Science hitting the deck to keep the ball from going out of bounds. Doesn't quite work. Throw in for Eastmont. Johnson. That one is Weems. Fraser. Taken back by Abril Rodriguez. Rodriguez and Science. Science and Higley. That last touch does not bear fruit, and it will be Ms. Ramirez putting him back into play for the Eastmont Wildcats. The schedule for Moses Lake says that after this contest, they play Sunnyside High School at home in Moses Lake on the 20th of September at 7 p.m. at Lions Field. Quick move down the side, straight up, right-footed touch. Not enough to worry Miss Lundberg. Lundberg. Stopped that time by Weems. Matrichet, sailing past one marker, threading needle between two more. The touch for Fisher, the give and go into the box, and before that player could connect, it looked like number 16, Fraser. The back line of Moses Lake clears it, but only partially because here come the Wildcats again. There's Downs and Weems. Weems and West. West looking for Ramirez. Ball goes out of bounds as it bounces off the foot of Jolie Green. And it will be a throw-in for the Eastmont Wildcats. But first we have a substitution. It looks like Maddie Bonniwell, another freshman, will get some playing time for the Eastmont Wildcats. Johnson. Under some pressure. Ramirez. Bit of a fancy maneuver that doesn't bear fruit. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be a throw-in for the Wildcats. Science. Under some pressure. Science. Through ball that could mean trouble if Ms. Rebellia can catch up to it, and she cannot. Instead, it looked like it was number 8, Sarah Downs, sending it to the throw-in. It's still Maverick ball. Gonzalez, whistle on the play. Referee does not like the way that was executed. And the player replaced by Ms. Bonniwell was Caitlin West. Prescott, Escamilla, taken back by Downs. Fraser, Downs. Fraser. That one is Fisher. Fisher and Matrichet and Fraser. The turn and the shot. Recovered that time by Rodriguez. Rodriguez and Science, the good through ball that time, trying to connect with Ribelia. Into the box it goes, and the stop by the goalkeeper, Jaden Demott. Ramirez. Green. Rich. On the mark is Bonniwell. Bonniwell, with more urgency than style, sends the ball out of bounds. But apparently she was being fouled at the time, so we'll see what the referee calls this one. I heard the whistle. I don't know if it will be the throw-in or the foul call that will prevail. It will be the foul. Free kick deep in their own territory for the Eastmont Wildcats. 54-33 on the clock, with Eastmont still leading Moses Lake by a score of 3-1. Matrajcit under some pressure. Whistle on the play. Illicit pressure, says Mr. Abarca. Goal kick, make that free kick for the Eastmont Wildcats. Taking its sweet, sweet time here, getting this play off the ground. It was great how it looked like. The touch a bit too long for Fraser. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be Maverick ball. Jaslyn Gonzalez. Rodriguez. Ribelia, whistle on the play. Handball, says the referee. It will be indirect free kick for the Eastmont Wildcats. It is 3-1 the score. Eastmont over Moses Lake. After the Sunnyside game, Moses Lake travels to Yakima to play West Valley High on the 24th at 1 p.m. and then comes back home to play Davis on the 27th at 7 p.m. at the aforementioned Lions Field. Right behind there, the old hangout. It's not the hangout anymore, Moses Lake people. I know that, but it was the hangout when I lived there. Great soup at the hangout. Whistle on the play. It will be a free kick for Moses Lake. 56-17 on the clock. Taking care of it. It looked like it might be Meadow Science or Jolie Green. But first we have a substitution for Moses Lake. We'll tell you in a second who has entered the pitch. It looked like number 7, Tori Mosier. Right-footed shot. And without a single care in the world, the goalkeeper for Eastmont watches it sail by. Goal kick for the Wildcats. Bates. Rodriguez. The touch. Back to Bates. Shot across. Anybody who's thinking in? Whistle on the play. Referee says none of that will count. And it will be free kick for Eastmont. But I like the idea. I like the penetration down the right side by Moses Lake. As we see at least one more Eastmont player beginning to do warm-ups here, preparing to enter the contest. Ball goes out of bounds. Let's see what the referee calls this one. Yep, there's the substitution. It is time to say hello to Mila Haga just once again. Another one of the youth patrol of this Eastmont team, so embattled in its beginning of the 2022-2023 season. 4 players out with knee injuries. There's Hoga. Hoga, top of the box, looking for Johnson. Liliana Johnson. There's Ramirez. Ramirez, the give and go, doesn't quite work. There's Johnson trying again. Johnson, left-footed shot. There's Hoga over to scoop it up. First on it, however, will be Bates. Bates sending it with more urgency than style to the throw-in. 58-33 on the clock. 21 minutes and change left in regulation, with Eastmont still leading the Mavericks of Moses Lake 3-1. Bates. Rivelia. Kicked away that time by Bonniwell. That one was Fisher. Off to the chase is Matrichet and Science. Science prevailing. Science. Stopped that time by Greathouse. Greathouse and Bonniwell. Bonniwell battling this time with Mosier. Bonniwell prevailing. A touch for Matrichet. Nice maneuver by Matrichet, shaking 2 markers off. Ball goes out of bounds. That deserved so much better, folks. That was beautiful. Long touch down the flank. A bit too long for Bailey Rich. And it will be a throw-in for the Eastmont Wildcats. On the other hand, Eastmont, let's see, where's the calendar for Eastmont? Here it is. All right, they play Eisenhower at home on the 20th at 7 p.m. I'll tell you more about it because we're about to restart the action here with a free kick for Moses Lake. The Mavericks not at all satisfied with how things are going. They won that second tally, folks. It is remarkable the improvement that they made from one year to the next. There's the shot. Not a major worry for the back line of Eastmont. There's a player down, but she is back up again. It looks like number 12 for Moses Lake, Miss Science. Gonzalez. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be a throw-in for the Wildcats. Hoga with a bit of trouble is Johnson. Shot across. Scooped away by Ramirez. This could be interesting. Ramirez battling with Jolie Green. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be Eastmont ball. I like Ramirez, man. I like her. She battles hard. Touch up field. Trying to thread the needle a little bit was Fisher. And sent to the nearest sideline possible by the back line of Moses Lake. Taking care of this throw-in. It looks like it will be Liliana Johnson, scorer of the first tally. As we see one of the assistant referees asking for a little water. And pouring it down the back of his own shirt. So he must be feeling this late summer heat here on the east side of the mighty Columbia. Defensive header that time by Klinkenberg. Battling with it is Mosier. Off to the races now is Rivelia. Oh, too generous. Far too generous by Rivelia. She had room in front of her to take a very good shot at the gate defended by the Wildcats. Instead, she chose to pass, and the Eastmont Wildcats have recovered possession. Fisher under some pressure. Hoga. Matrichet. Back to Hoga. One player waiting in the box. Hoga, the shot across. To her it goes. Good connection. And the soft touch by Johnson does not worry the goalkeeper for Moses Lake, Ms. Lundberg, too much. But a good collective opportunity for Eastmont. There could be more goals if they keep trying that. They keep stretching the back line of Moses Lake and creating spaces down the center alley into the box. Fisher, whistle on the play. Let's see what the referee calls this one. It will be Eastmont ball. 63:28 on the clock. A little over a quarter hour before the end of regulation, and Eastmont still leading the Mavericks of Moses Lake 3-1. We're going to have a substitution. It will be number 12 leaving the contest, Meadow Science. Let's see who enters the contest for Moses Lake and her place. And we have a very upset player. It was number 12, Meadow Science herself. She had to be restrained, and there's a yellow card. I was looking for the number of the player who was replacing Science when she just completely lost control and went after the referee. And apparently she's been ejected because she's leaving. Yeah, she is very upset. She is tremendously upset. She's throwing the penny around. And she had to be restrained. I am terribly sorry, folks. I did not catch that. I was looking for the number of the player who was replacing her. I did not catch her outburst. She's now behind the bleachers. Quick give and go that time. Throwman for the Wildcats. Let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, indeed, Moses Lake is playing with 10 players, so Meadow Science has indeed been ejected from this contest.
Avi, what did she get red carded for?
Throw-in for Moses Lake. That is unfortunate. It had been a clean game. It had been a clean game. Very, very hard fought to be sure, but a clean game. And now Moses Lake has to try to overcome a 2-goal deficit with one fewer player. Mitraichit. Fisher. Fisher asking for it on the left side is Hoga. To her it goes. Hoga. The touch a bit too long for Ramirez. Sent out of bounds by number 11, Jolie Green. Hoga tries to keep it in bounds. Cannot, but she touched the ball while it was already out of bounds, so it's still Eastmont ball. Fisher. Weems. Bonniwell. Weems. Praiser. The recovery for Moses Lake by Rivelia. Taken back yet again by the Wildcats. Weems. Rivelia for the Mavericks. There's Weems. Fisher. Mitraichit. The through ball off to the races is Hoga. Is she going to catch up to it? Enters the box. Long ball down the stripe. Defensive maneuver by the Mavericks. Trying again is Klinkenberg. Klinkenberg and Weems. Weems and Fisher. Right-footed shot. Bounces off a defender. Mitraichit. Weems. Weems. Fisher. Fisher asking for this Ramirez. Couple of bounces there. Hoga. Fisher. Fisher shakes one off. Shot to the heart of the box. Cleared away by Green. Trying again. Fisher. Left foot across. Ramirez. Clear view of the shot. Ramirez! And it sails over the crossbar. 68 minutes on the dot. And Eastmont looking for that fourth tally. Now that we have a goal kick, we'll finish telling you about the Eastmont High School calendar, at least the upcoming games. Let's see. Eisenhower on the 20th of September. We talked about that. Then another home game against Sunnyside on the 27th at 7 p.m., both of them. And then West Valley from Yakima will host Eastmont on the 1st of October, and then at 1 p.m. And then on the 4th of October, Eastmont hosts Davis at 7 p.m. On the 8th of October, Eastmont hosts Wenatchee. The one is at 1 p.m. as well. There's the stop by the goalkeeper. Not a major worry for Miss Demott. Excuse me. Ramirez. On the mark that time was Beth Ribelia. Fisher. Ramirez. Fisher. Fisher. Clears the path. Touches to the right side. Couple of bounces there. Not a major worry for the goalkeeper, Ms. Lundberg. The last touch that time was Praiser on the right side. Mejtrajcic, Ramirez, Hoga, Fisher waiting down the center. Ramirez, Fisher, good give and go. Ramirez, the shot, and it sails wide. Under some pressure, it looked like by Maite Bates. Substitution for the Wildcats, number 14 and number 21 will enter the contest. Number 14, of course, is Caitlin West. Number 21, Cameron Magnuson. Goal kick for the Moses Lake Mavericks. It sails nowhere near where the goalkeeper wanted it. It'll be throw-in for the Wildcats. 70 minutes 40 on the clock. The game has lost a bit of its of the intensity we saw in the early part of the second half and through most of the first half. It's been a rather one-sided affair in terms of the tempo and in terms of who's been basically leading this charge. It was, oh my goodness, what a shot! What a shot! And well-deserved too. Miss Fisher with a 4-1 tally, second consecutive tally. Nothing the goalkeeper could do, 71 minutes. Everybody was waiting for the cross shot. Instead, Miss Fisher tried her luck to the far post of the goal defended by Julia Lundberg and hit Patard with a beautiful strike. Nothing the goalkeeper could do, nothing any of the defenders could do. And just like that, it is 4-1 Eastmont, and that should be the death knell for the Mavericks in this contest. And here comes Ms. Ramirez. Ramirez make that Mejtrajcic. A bit of a shove there. Let's see what the referee calls this one. No, he's just calling it a goal kick. But it was number 6, Higley, clearly shoving. Looked like Mejtrajcic. Gonzalez. Prescott. Ball goes out of bounds. Are we going to have another substitution? Yes, we are. Moses Lake will send, let's see, it looks like number 11. That would be Jolie Green, replacing number 7, Tori Mosier. 72:49 on the clock. And bearing an absolute miracle, Eastmont will collect the first league win of its 2022-2023 season. Ramirez. Weems. With a bit of space. A give and go back to Weems. Fisher. Mejtrajcic, right-footed shot. Escamilla. Prescott. Taken back nimbly by Sarah Downs. Fisher off to the races now is West. First on it, Ms. Lundberg, and the stop for the Mavericks. Fisher. Then Klinkenberg, and then the sideline. Whistle on the play. Looks like number 11, Julia Martinez, will enter the contest for the Wildcats. At the top of the box, trying to keep it alive, is Rich. Rich and Rivelia. The shot and the stop. Well done, Jaden Demott. We're back in business now. It's Camilla. Taken back by Ramirez. Ramirez and Fisher. Good maneuver. Fisher. The touch to the left side for Caitlin West with some room. Ramirez waiting in the heart of the box. Ramirez. Matrajcit. Getting past one, getting past two. Matrajcit. Right-footed shot, way too soft. Not a major worry for the goalkeeper, Ms. Lundberg. Moses Lake will put it back into play. 75 minutes, 13 seconds. In about 3 minutes or so, the scoreboard clock will stop, and the time will become the exclusive responsibility of the lady and gentleman in the green shirts down there. Mr. Abarca, Mr. Ross, and Ms. Marol. Long touch upfield. West battling against Moses Lake's Jolie Green. Whistle on the play. Referee says it will be Moses Lake ball, and Ms. Green herself will take care of it. Trying to keep control is Prescott. The good touch for Ribelia. Is she going to catch up to it? She is not. First on it will be the goalkeeper, Demont. And Eastmont will cease worrying about that. Ramirez. First on it is Escamilla. Beth Ribelia. Right-footed shot. Prescott. On the mark now is Downs. Prescott prevailing. Touch up field on defense by Klinkenberg. That one was West. Interrupted by the back line of the Mavericks. Back to West. Downs. Fisher. Right-footed touch. Looking for Ramirez. Higley. A bit too long for Reese Prescott. Ball goes out of bounds. Throw in for the Wildcats. But first, we're going to have two substitutions for the Mavericks. Number 12, that would be Meadow Signs. Sorry, what now? And number 4, Crystal Jimenez. Let me see if I got that right. No, it's number 22, I beg your pardon. Not 12, 22, Claire Thompson. I was like, that's impossible. I must have seen that wrong. Meadow Signs was ejected. So let's see, I can see three players on the bench for Moses Lake. On a quick run that time. Straight up the middle by Rivelia, and the ball will escape her reach. 77, make that 78 minutes on the scoreboard clock. That means that the time is being kept on the field by the officials. Eastmont ahead of Moses Lake by a score of 4-1. Excuse me. Corner kick for Moses Lake. Could well be one of the last chances that the Mavericks have to shorten the lead. Ball sails across the face of the goal. A bit too long that time for Jolie Green to catch up to it. West. Green. West. This could be interesting. Ramirez. Ramirez down the flank. Good through ball that time. Ramirez into the box. Left-footed shot. And the stop by Ms. Lundberg. Lundberg on the goal kick. Pushed back up by the back line of Eastmont. Downs and Fisher. Fisher. Ramirez trying to stay in bounds. I mean, onside, sorry. The quick touch down the flank. Martinez, the shot across, and a good effort by Caitlin West that Ms. Lundberg kicks away. And gets a quick high five, it looks like, by Jolie Green. West. Moses Lake on a late charge. Off to the races now is Rivelli. Is she going to catch up to it? First on it, however, will be Klinkenberg and ultimately Miss DeMott. Referee checking his watch, raises his arms and signaling that this game has come to an end with the final score, Eastmont 4, Moses Lake 1. Don't go away.
Thanks to Les Schwab Tires, I'm a confident backseat driver, but Mom's a little stressed about spending. Remember, deep breaths and watch your speed. Even though we're watching our wallets, Les Schwab is still watching out for our safety. So let's start here.
Don't stress, just save up to $250 on select tires with financing at our Les Schwab Fall Tire Sale. Les Schwab Tires, doing the right thing since 1952.
The newest generation of GMC Sierra pickups offer the most advanced technology, the strongest selection of powertrain, and everything else you need to work hard, play hard, and explore the boundaries of the Wenatchee Valley and beyond. Take a look at the latest, most luxurious and durable trucks on the market.
You will see why GMC is not your grandfather's pickup.
You want to bet, kid?
You don't have to be a member to enjoy the view and dine in style at Highlander Bar and Grill, located in East Wenatchee. Highlander Golf Course has added 2 state-of-the-art full-swing simulators. Food and drink service is available from our full-service bar and grill, offering breakfast, lunch, and dinner 7 days a week. Indoor and outdoor seating available. Call Shalane, our on-site coordinator, to schedule your special event.
Are you dealing with a pest or weed issue and you just don't know what to do?
We use the best pest control methods approved for areas with kids and pets.
Whether it's rats, mice, ants, or spiders,
Or something else altogether. We provide the coaching and solutions you're looking for.
And you can know that your dollars are supporting a local, family-owned and operated business.
Allow us to help you get back to living healthy and pest-free. Harvest Valley Pest Control.
When your heating or cooling system is giving you trouble, call the Diagnostic Doctor from Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning.
Here's the culprit right here.
All joking aside, when you call Dick's, you're calling 35 years of experience at customer service right here in the Wenatchee Valley. Dick's strongly believes in repairing before replacing, and they service all major brands of HVAC units.
We were in Roseburg in the early 80s. Our oldest son, Dan, was a defensive back, a starter on that team. They in fact, became Oregon State champions, setting the first undefeated 14-0 season in Oregon's history. And a lot of people were losing jobs. Friends had left the community. It was a hard time. That football team and companies like Abby's kept that place alive and the community spirit alive. That's legendary.
Hi, my car's making a funny noise. Not a problem. We'll take care of you.
Global Car Care's technicians are ASE Master Techs and well versed in the more refined methods of vehicular diagnostics.
Number 3 piston and rings have a slight loss of compression, down to 108 pounds. Your transmission is slipping. You're gonna need a service.
Looks like you all set. These guys? They're good.
Oh, and your spare is flat.
Global Car Care, Wenatchee's top shop.
Hi folks, welcome to Save Mart. How can we help you today?
We're looking for a recliner.
Okay, right this way. Go ahead and move this chair on the other side. You can lift this up. Time warranty.
Great, I want that one. I like that one.
That's a great choice.
And I want this one as well.
Okay.
And I definitely want this one.
You'll find it at Save Mart. Full service at a low, low price.
Witnessed a 4-1 victory by Eastmont over Moses Lake. Next to me is the head coach of the Eastmont Wildcats, Vidal Hurtado, and on this side, Anna Klinkenberg from that very same team. Coach, congratulations on a victory. And given all that we've talked about, all that the vicissitudes, all the hurdles that your team has had to face, how needed was this victory?
It was very needed. It was huge. I think we've been playing this way for the last 4 games, and we just needed to find the net more. And so not only did I think we played well, outplayed our opponent, had chances, and we were able to put 4 away. So it's a great win for us, and it shows that our ideas are a work in progress, but it's getting better and better, even with our significant injuries and losses to the season.
What can you tell us about the play of the freshman players, the Bonnie Wells and the Hug? They did themselves proud, I thought.
Yes, they came in and they did what they needed to do. One needed to defend and make sure our opponent didn't have opportunities, and the other one needed to create some, and she did. She had a great cross in one, and she found a few times on the ball, which is it'll help her with confidence. So they didn't slow us down, which is a great sign. I think they need to mature a little bit faster than we wanted them to because of what we're going through. But I'm proud of how they handled it, and I know that they were excited to be on the field, so I'm happy for them.
What can you tell us about the offensive output? 4 goals, 3 players. You got to be happy with that.
Yes, I am extremely happy. Again, it's because I feel we've been playing good soccer, and our score sheet doesn't reflect that. And today we put both of them together. I didn't see a lot of boot ball. I didn't see a lot of just frantic moments. Our defense plays out. Our midfield tries to find good passing lanes, and then we made it to the final third enough, and 4 of them went in. So I'm extremely happy.
All right, thank you very much, Coach. And next to me on the other side is Anna Klinkenberg. Welcome, Anna. We're not gonna make you sing a song this time, okay. But tell us what. Like we were talking to Coach, how needed was this win for the girls? You that are one of them.
It was definitely needed because we have been through so much in the past 2 weeks. We've had lots of injuries and lots of sickness on our team, and I'm just super proud of our girls. We really needed this win because we had to overcome a lot of adversity, but we have a lot of grit and passion. And our team our bond is super close. So I think this win is just amazing for us because we were able to overcome everything, and just working together as a team, we achieved that. How
difficult was it to overcome that very heart-rending loss on penalties from against the other team? I'm not gonna say their names.
Yeah, maybe don't. It was very heartbreaking, but it wasn't super hard to get over because I know we played really well. We played amazing as a team. We were missing a few starters, but that doesn't mean anything. I still think we tried our hardest, and the outcome was the outcome. So.
You were talking earlier about the closeness of the team, and that showed today because you had some freshmen go in, and the level of play did not decay. You looked like you've been playing together for much longer than you probably had. To what do you attribute that?
I think just the girls on our team, our synergy is very connected, so we were just able to pick up the pace with the freshmen on the team and just able to help them out and communicate with them.
All right. What about Moses Lake gave you trouble?
What
about Moses Lake gave you trouble today?
I think just them booting the ball. Honestly, we're the better team. I think we passed through them really well, and just them just booting the ball and just kicking it over our heads. I think that was it.
All right. Well, thank you very much. That was Anna Klinkenberg. This over here, this gentleman is Vidal Hurtado. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll wrap this up here from Eastmont High School. Don't go away.
Vamos Gatos if you'd like.
You can say Vamos Gatos. Yes.
Vamos Gatos!
Hi, my car's making a funny noise. Not a problem. We'll take care of you.
Global Car Care's technicians are ASE Master Techs and well versed in the more refined methods of vehicular diagnostics.
Number 3 piston and rings have a slight loss of compression, down to 108 pounds. Your transmission is slipping. You're gonna need a service.
Looks like you all set. These guys? They're good.
Oh, and your spare is flat.
Global Car Care, Wenatchee's top shop.
Hi folks, welcome to Save Mart. How can we help you today?
We're looking for a recliner.
Okay, right this way. Go ahead and move this chase on the other side. You can lift this up. Time warranty.
Great, I want that one. I would like that one.
That's a great choice.
And I want this one as well.
Okay.
And I definitely want this one.
You'll find it at Save Mart. Full service at a low, low price.
Welcome back to Eastmont High School. The Eastmont Wildcats winners, and justly so, of this contest against the Moses Lake Mavericks by a score of 4-1. I hope you enjoyed this one as much as we did. Don't forget, on Tuesday we have Wenatchee Soccer coming from the Apple Bowl. You won't want to miss it. I believe it's at 7 p.m. So please make sure to tune in to NCWLIFE to catch that contest. On behalf of everyone involved, I'm Sebastian Moraga saying thank you for being with us. We'll see you next time.
And off up the middle again. Peterson's got some room up the middle into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
This has been a special presentation of NCWLIFE Channel Sports. Today's broadcast has been brought to you by Abby's Pizza, Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, Global Car Care, Harvest Valley Pest Control, Highlander Golf Course and Grill, Les Schwab Tires, and Sangster Motors. Be sure to tune in for more local sports right here on the NCWLIFE Channel. We now return you to normal programming already in progress.
Win the district championship.